Super Bowl Sunday is upon us, and with all the different props you can get, go ahead and put something down on, will the announcers mention Mike Vrabel can be the first to win a Super Bowl with the same team as both a player and a coach? Because it's true, it's a popular little nugget to share. As for intel and insight on both Super Bowl 60 teams tonight, it's time to huddle up, starting with South Pal Antonio, the AFC champs.
After Friday's practice, the last practice of the year, Mike Vrabel told his football team, our work week is not over. On Sunday, we enjoy it. So he regathered the team on Saturday at the team hotel for a walkthrough, go through the final preparations of the game plan. Then they went back to Stanford University for a team photo, and they brought the families, a first for the Patriots. And then Mike Vrabel told me in a one-on-one that this would be his final message to the team to embrace the moment. Quote, enjoy the execution, enjoy the competition, embrace the hard work, and enjoy what we do.
Well, every Thursday of the season, Mike McDonald holds a walk and talk with his team where he poses fun questions to players as a team-building exercise. This week, he asked players, when this team celebrates their 10-year reunion of season, what will they look back on? The consensus? Shadowboxing. Now, I've seen it firsthand all week as players compete with each other in these simulated fights. And as unserious as that might sound, it speaks to the vibe of this team right now. They're a fun group, a loose and youthful group, and once again, during a 43-minute walkthrough on Saturday, they were on the sidelines shadowboxing. Now, all that being said, McDonald knows this team is loose, but he also knows they are focused, and that is exactly where he wants them for today's.
Working out. Darnold goes to Seattle. Learns on the fly, you could say. It helped to dial it up to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Another 14-3 record, and he found better success in the postseason with through some divisional opponents in San Francisco and Los Angeles. And here's how it sounded when he advanced to his first Super Bowl.
The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60! Sam Darnold takes the Seahawks to their 4th ever Super Bowl.
I want to be clear, his first Super Bowl as a
starter. Yeah,
as a starter, exactly.
Yeah. Both these teams missed the playoffs last season. Now one of them is going to lift the Lombardi later tonight. Obviously, starting fast and strong in this game is going to be paramount for both teams. We talk about the first 15 plays. Not irregular to script those, but, Coach, what does Seattle's offense need to make that look like today against the Patriots?
Well, if you think about Sam Darnold, he's at his best when the play action is involved in the passing game. So they want to start off running the football like any coach wants to do, just set the line of scrimmage for your offensive linemen, and then for the quarterback and the backs. And this is when Sam Darnold is really good, when he can take the ball out of there on play action and get the ball down the field. Short throws early. Quarterbacks want to see completions.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a 5-yard completion, 10-yard. As long as they complete the ball, the chains move, that gives the quarterback confidence. Sam Darnold, one of the biggest games he's ever going to play in. Just think about if he wins this.
Come on.
What the stories are going to be said about this
And
guy.
what a bargain for Seattle. 3 years, $100 million, and if he lifts the Lombardi, come on. Pretty good rate.
We just showed Kenneth Walker III going to be impactful, right, in setting up that run game, giving the defense something to worry about in the play action. But speaking of defenses, why do they typically, Coach, have the advantage early on in Super Bowls?
Because defenses don't play with the ball. There's a lot of nerves in this game. I don't care how many you played in, but I know one thing. When you play in your first one, you can't feel your legs. Defense, they don't play with the football. They see ball, go get ball. Offenses play with the football, whether they throw it, hand it off. You know, everything, all these coaches are saying all week, protect the ball on offense, protect the ball. Defense, you know what you're saying? Go get the ball, go get the ball. So you can just tee off and go play defense. You don't have to worry about a ball. Go see ball, get ball. That's what defense does.
For as high scoring as some of these Super Bowls have been in recent years, over the past 2 Super Bowls, just 7 total points have been scored in the first quarter. Much more from Coach Herm Edwards throughout the show on Super Bowl Sunday.
Tonight.
Going to the NFL is one thing, but, holding that Lombardi trophy would be another thing. It would be, a dream come true.
The NFL stars before you got here end up holding a trophy.
The Patriots are going to be Super Bowl champions again.
I know it would mean a lot.
The confetti coming down.
12, they're bringing the trophy home.
It'll be like a movie. I might just shed a couple tears of joy, honestly.
Holding that trophy will mean the world to me. Worked so hard to get to that point. It will be a special moment for my team.
Either Seattle will get their 2nd or New England will get their 7th. Speaking of the Seahawks, turns out he's alive. That was Seahawks coach Mike Macdonald on his star rookie defensive back Nick Emmanwori yesterday. Good news for the dark side. Better news, he's off the injury report after going down in Wednesday's practice with an ankle injury. The AP Defensive Rookie of the Year finalist, a full go for Seattle today. Reports now from both sides, starting with Brady Henderson and the Seahawks. SportsCenter on the road, presented by Geico.
Seahawks defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence said it's every coach's dream to have a versatile defender like Nick Emmanwori that you can move all around the field. Well, Mike Macdonald will get to do that today in Super Bowl 60 with Emmanwori. That's despite the injury scare he gave Seattle this week when he suffered a low ankle sprain in Wednesday's practice. Now, Emmanwori was one of only 6 defensive backs this season to log at least 80 snaps apiece at slot corner, linebacker, and on the line of scrimmage. Lawrence said he'll occasionally be surprised to look over before a snap and see the 6'3", 220-pound Emmanwori lined up next to him in the trenches. He said, quote, "Nick is a special, special guy." Now, as for the possibility of that ankle injury limiting him today against the Patriots, Emmanwori said, quote, "No, my adrenaline will be pumping."
Here's the latest from the Patriots. I'm told that starting linebacker Robert Spillane, who has been dealing with an ankle injury, is expected to play in Super Bowl 60. A vital defender for the team wears the green dot on his helmet, communicating with defensive play caller Zach Kerr. But the Patriots are prepared that Spillane might not be able to handle his normal workload, so Jack Gibbons would have to step up in his absence, and veteran edge rusher Harold Landry, who like Spillane was limited in practice on Friday with a knee injury, is expected to play. But again, the Patriots know he might not be full go.
Full go here in studio with our two-time Super Bowl champion, Damien Woody, in the house. And that's what's at stake tonight, right? You win this game, for the rest of your life, you are introduced as a Super Bowl champion. Seahawks defense, D. Wood, one of the best in the business at stopping the run. The Pats have found some success in running the football. Who has the edge in that showdown today?
I want to get a slight edge to the Patriots because of their quarterback, Drake May. You know, the running game is a lot of it is about a numbers game, and we all know Drake May is a dynamic athlete at the quarterback position. And so when you add the 11th guy to the running game, it gives you advantages. So as good as Seattle is, and they're very good at stopping the run, I'm going to give the Patriots the slight edge.
Okay, let's keep it on Drake May. A lot of attention has been given to May and having to use his legs, fortunately or unfortunately. 5 sacks in all 3 of these playoffs games. A bit of a concern. What's the confidence level the Patriots can protect him tonight?
Oh, I'm concerned. There's definitely concern because you're talking about the Seattle defense has one of the more dynamic defenses in the National Football League. They can rush 4 and get there. Like, they don't need to add a lot of pressure, but when they do, 9 times out of 10, they're getting there. And so you're looking at this New England Patriots offense, particularly the offensive line. They've struggled throughout the postseason. They got 2 rookies starting on the left side of that line, in particular, left tackle Will Campbell. I'm pretty sure that the Seattle Seahawks has that matchup lined up, whoever they put over there.
Sure. D-Dub going to hang out with us all morning. May, 23 years young, the 2nd starting quarterback in Super Bowl history, youngest starting quarterback in Super Bowl history, only behind Dan Marino.
Sal Palantonio joining us live from the Patriots Team Hotel in Santa Clara, about 3,100 miles away from Foxborough, Mass. Sal, you had a one-on-one with Mike Vrabel, who we just saw as both a coach and a player. What was your biggest takeaway from that convo?
Good morning, Randy Scott, and happy Super Bowl Sunday. Before we get to Mike Vrabel, let me take you behind the scenes here. Patriots Team Hotel in Santa Clara. A few lights flickering on. Coaches, players, families are all here. They're getting ready for breakfast, which will start in about 45 minutes here in the Team Hotel. Mike Vrabel wants his football team to rest today. Excuse me, there are no football activities whatsoever. This is the longest day of the season. And he wants his young quarterback to take care of the football. And when I talked to Mike Vrabel one-on-one, I asked him, what will your final message be to your young quarterback? Listen to this.
Not that that's going to be a message to him. It's more or less our offense and about how we need to, be able to create some of these X-plays, to be able to move the explosive gains. Yeah. And it's something that we did a really good job of during the season. And that's kind of disappeared these last couple weeks. So whether that's the defensive we played, the conditions in Denver. But for us to win this football game, we're going to have to be able to create some of those 15, 20-yard plus gains.
You heard Mike Vrabel say it. They know the Seattle Seahawks have explosive plays all over the football field on their offense. They've got to match the explosive plays of the Seattle Seahawks. And let me give you one more number, Randy Scott. When you look at Drake May, he's prolific and effective on first down as a thrower. He had a completion percentage of 77% on first down. That's the highest of any quarterback with at least 100 attempts in the last 4 decades. And he's got 16 touchdown passes, no interceptions on first down. So you heard what the coach said. You know those numbers. That means the Patriots are going to come out throwing the football in this football game.
Explosive gains. You heard it. Patriots making their 12th Super Bowl appearance, 4 more than any other franchise. Sal Paolantonio with the latest from the Pats. Thank you, Sal Pal.
Interesting. So they just talked about how the Patriots are going to be throwing that football. And then he said, all right, well, good luck, which is a perfect segue.
For why not?
For unfortunately, our last why not of this football season will start on the New England side. What are you telling the Patriots, Coach?
Why not protect Drake May, especially if you're going to throw the ball on first down? By the way, he's taken 15 sacks in the last 3 games. And the last time I checked, the Seattle defense is pretty good. So why not protect him? That would be my why not to the New England Patriots.
They have no choice, because if they do not protect Drake May, they're going to age the 23-year-old quarterback a decade today, because that defense, the dark side, is going to be after him. All right, what about on the other sideline? What message do you have for
Seattle, I'm going to bring back bad memories. But why not? If you have the ball on the 1-yard line, run the ball, please. Don't throw a pass. Just run. Don't do this. Run the ball. By the way, that still bothers me when I see that. But I get it. But wow, how about that? Just turn around and give it to the beast. Beast mode. And I love Coach. I love Coach Carroll there, but Coach, you got to run the ball on
Kenneth
one.
Walker III, this iteration of beast mode. Coach, the game itself, what do you want to tell Super Bowl 60?
Why not give us a thriller?
We need it.
Let's make it a close Super Bowl. Let it go down to the last possession. I mean, why not? It's in my hometown, right up the street from where I live.
Yeah, you're familiar with it.
California. So why not give us a nice Super Bowl? Going to be a nice day today, beautiful weather, and I'm here in Bristol with you guys. I love being with you guys, but it's snow outside, by the way.
We didn't want to bring that up. Negative degree temperature. Is Sam Darnold going to be turning things up? What are you saying to Darnold?
Why not get the last laugh?
Come on.
And win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That would really define his career. After all what he's gone through, if anybody deserves it, this guy does. Perseverance at its best, Sam Darnold. Why not go ahead and win a Super Bowl?
Went through absolute heck the last couple of seasons. Everybody wrote him off. Seattle certainly didn't. Darnold looking for a 17th win this season, which would be the most by a quarterback in their first year with a new team. Coach Herm Edwards, why not? Last time this season.
Joe Fortenbaugh's here. The bets that you need to make today. We're all playing for second place in the sartorial battle, but we all love a good player prop. Joe Fortenbaugh, what are you eyeing in this one?
How do we go from Phil the Mentalist to me? That's going to a great rock concert and you get the banger anthem and then the pee break song. I don't want to be the pee break song, but we make good with what we've got. So the prop you're asking for, Patriots running back Travion Henderson, over half a reception. We just need 1 catch in this game. 1 catch. It's been a popular play amongst the wise guys in Vegas for 2 weeks. The juice is going up. Why? Rock bottom price at half a reception because he's in Vrabel's doghouse. Only played 4 offensive snaps in the AFC Championship game, so we get a really good number. Thing is, it's the Super Bowl. All hands on deck. Seattle giving up more receptions to opposing running backs than any team in the NFL. Henderson's great out of the backfield, averaged 2 receptions per game this season, so we're going to make that bet.
Here's something off of the latest album, and then you just go to the restaurant. There's a bet with 17-1 odds that you like. What is it?
Nick Emanwari, Seattle corner, to have the first sack for the Seattle Seahawks in this game. 17-1, that implies a 5% chance, so it is a long shot, and he's battling that ankle injury, which you guys talked about earlier today, so keep that in mind. But I always like to have a Super Bowl card that's got a few long shots on it. Drake May has taken 15 sacks this postseason, the most of any quarterback entering the Super Bowl in Super Bowl history. Seattle with 2 weeks to get ready. I expect a couple exotic looks on defense. If, like Sal Pal said, they come out throwing the day, we got a real opportunity with this one.
That's what you want, is the opportunity. What's a game-level play that you like?
Seattle. I like the Seahawks by double digits today. I'm not going to overthink this one. We'll go ahead and lay the 4.5.
Okay.
20 games this year. Everyone's talked about the Patriots schedule. 20 games this year. Only 6 against teams with a winning record. So let's look at those 6 games. Drake May, 4 interceptions, 7 fumbles, 27 sacks taken. It's an offense that's generating just 15 points per game in the playoffs, and now you're facing the #1 defense in the NFL in virtually every category. I like Seattle to roll here.
All right, New England, to beat some good defenses to get here. You can check out all the DraftKings bets. No shortage of options.